Okay, so if you have not been using Google Classroom or feel like you just need to learn a few of the features, I've decided to just make a really short video just to kind of show you the basics, talk about some of the benefits of it, and hopefully this will help you guys that have maybe been intimidated by it or just not quite sure how to use this in your classes. So to get started, you're going to go to classroom.google.com and you will create an account. Here's your email address, and then it's going to bring you to this page. To create new classes, you're going to click on this button right here, and you're going to say create class. So we're just going to say that this is a practice class, and then right here you could put period 1, period 2, etc. And then when you originally created class, it's going to open up, and here it is. You can do different themes, upload your own backgrounds. You're going to notice a couple things. The most important thing to get started is this class code right here, which is this is how your students are going to join your classes. So I'm going to show you what it looks like from the student perspective. So as a student, these are the classes that the student is already enrolled in. So they're going to click the plus sign, and they're going to enter the class code. You can invite them by email, but to me this is just a lot faster and easier and more convenient. So they'll click join, and then you'll notice again it's going to take them straight into the class. And I haven't posted anything, but I'll show you what it's going to look like. Okay, so pretty much this button down here, this is how you're going to do everything, adding assignments, announcements, etc. to this class. So come over here and you can create an assignment. Let's see, practice, and then you would do your description. Here's your due date, so you can set up whatever due date you need. Here, this is where you're going to add attachments. This is where you would add something from your Google Drive. You can also attach videos, and you can also include links to any web addresses. This right here is going to be one of your best friends. This right here will let you multi-post. So if you wanted to do the same assignment in all 6, 7 of your classes, you would just come down here and click all of these, and it would do the same assignment for all of your classes so that you didn't have to go in and do it every single time. Okay, so I'm going to upload a document from my drive. Let's see. Let's do privacy settings. So we're going to add that. And then right here, students can view, can edit, or make a copy for each student. View is where they're going to open up the document. They can't do anything to it. They can only view it. Edit is if they're going to actually go in and type on it. Or edit also, everybody would be working on the same document, or depending on how you set it up in Google Classroom, your Drive. And then this right here, each student is going to get their own copy, and then we would assign it. And then okay, there we go. So right here it'll say one is not done, and that's only because I have only one student enrolled in this class right now. So right now she has not done it. It does make it very easy when you have a lot of kids in your classes, because then it'll say, 15 out of 30 have done this assignment and so forth. So it's very easy to keep track of who has done it and who hasn't. And I'll go back to a class in a little bit and show you what that looks like. Okay, so from the student perspective, let's just refresh this page. And you'll notice that it's immediate. That's one of the good things that I like about Google Classroom, is that it's instantaneous when it happens. So every assignment that's placed, they actually have to open it up to get into it. It'll also say that their progress, so this is not done, and that it's due tomorrow. So they would open it, and then from here they could open this up, and then they could work on this assignment. So this is an assignment that I had done, showing you how, if you want to, I did this with my teachers earlier, showing them how to make documents when you share them so other people can't print them or copy or download them. So this is just some privacy settings. So this is how they would open it up. Now, going through Google Classroom, it adds this feature right here, which is the turn-in feature. So the student would come through, they would do their work, and when they completed their assignment, they would click on Turn In. It's going to bring them back to the classroom mode, and it's going to say, are you sure you want to turn it in? And they would click yes. And then they're going to see a little box up here at the top that says done. So it's nice because they can easily scroll through their assignments and they can tell which ones have been done, which ones are late, and then it also shows which ones were done late. There is a element where they can do class discussion. So if you're running off of that flipped classroom model and they were doing this assignment at home, they could say how, or I don't know, something like that, and they could post it. So this is from the class side. Okay, let me show you from the teacher side. So now this page is going to be updated for me, and I can see I only have one student in this class, but it has been done. So I could click on that, and this is where you could add a grade. But also right here, I could click on the assignment, and it would take me straight to that assignment, and I could see what she has done. Okay. Let's see. Now over here in the student section, all of your classes would be listed. If you had students that hadn't completed the assignment yet, you could easily check them, and you could send them an email. If you had multiple students, you can check those students and email them and send out a mass email. So if you had a lot of students that hadn't completed an assignment and you wanted to send out an email, you could easily send out a mass email to all of your students to follow up with that. Also right here, this is where you can change it to students can post and comment, or students can only comment, or you can make it to where if you don't want your students to comment, you could select that right there. But I'm going to go back out to my stream, and this student had posted a comment. I really like this feature, especially if you have a few students in your class that are making inappropriate comments or can't quite handle the comment portion of Google Classroom. You can select this right here, and it would mute that particular student. So you could still leave comments open. However, that student would not allowed to comment within this classroom. So that's a nice feature. Pretty much that's it. As far as here, it's very easy to do stuff if you kind of get around in there and play with it. I do want to show you one other thing. Every time you create a class in Google Classroom, as far as it being organized and everything's together, let me show you. So when they turn it in, let me show you how it organizes it within your drive. So you see all of these folders right here. This is my drive. Let's see if it will load. And I have this folder right here called Classroom. So when I created these classes, it created this folder right here called Classroom. So you can click on that. Now every single class that I have created is going to be in here, and this one was practice class, so I'm going to open this up. Now every assignment that you create within that class is going to be listed here. So right now I only have one assignment, but I could click on that, and then I could see that this student turned it in at this time, and here is the document right here. So it organizes everything in your Google Drive for you, so it will be easier to go back and grade any of that stuff. Let's see. From the student perspective, let me get to her drive for you. It works the exact same way. So as soon as they join a class within Google Classroom, they're going to have a folder that was created. There's nothing that you have to do. It's automatically done for you. But they would click on that folder called Classroom, and it would open up. And every class that they've joined would be in here as well. So we call this practice class. And then there you go. I'm the owner of this document that created, but it will go in and show all the assignments that she's done. So again, it organizes everything, makes it nice and neat to find stuff. So pretty much that's how it works in a nutshell. There's quite a few features that you can do with this. But if you have any questions, just let me know. Thank you.